It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
John Jaso strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, first baseman, John Jaso.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at ball 1. For Jaso, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. No one out with a runner at second. 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Barnes has a read on it, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on board because he will run on you. He's in the top 5 in steals in the National League, and we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs.
Yeah, and of course, a big reason why he's got so many ribbies is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. Now the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Gonzalez is there, 2 down. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
On the ground up the middle, taken in by Gung. Spin throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
COL into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Nolan Arenado gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. After 1, no score. Starling Marte will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one. He's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner or this guy will bury you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
David Freese will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Cole has his target. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Standing in now, number 27. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of this slump of his. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Ben Paulson will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Into the box, Nick Hundley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Rips this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Let's check out the sequence of pitches here. 0-1, he gets ahead. Next one misses. Then a swinging strike 2 puts him in the hole. Fights off the 4th pitch foul, gets another chance, and boom, connects on pitch number 5 for a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Barnes, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away.
Oh, and they're going to catch a huge break here defensively. The ball shoots by him to the backstop, and as a runner, you're thinking, hey, I'm going to make this easy. But you see the carom come right back to the catcher, and they're going to wind up getting the tag out here easy at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Francisco Cervelli leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple of innings.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting ninth, catcher, Garrett Cole.
So stepping in, Garrett Cole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, a nice job there to give himself up. You see they put the tag on him as he's running to first. That moves two guys into scoring position now, only one out.
Here's John Jaso now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Men on third with 2 down. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barnes moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Chad Bettis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Push to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Colorado. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Andrew McCutchen.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding into the box, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 27 steps in now.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Rockies, the shortstop, number 27.
Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, the fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Outside, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A reminder, we're back at it here tomorrow night on the show for Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you get a look there at the pitching matchup we'll have in store for us tomorrow night. Ben Paulson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First offering on its way. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, David Freese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Hundley. And he makes the throw to first. Freeze is retired, and there's one away.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
To 2-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Sean Rodriguez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Stepping in, Garrett Cole. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
In there, no balls and a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
He's hitting under 100 this year, and with swings like that, ain't too hard to see why.
2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Brandon Barnes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Brandon Barnes.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 35, Chad Bettis.
Chad Bettis comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
DJ LeMahieu will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, as the lead remains 3-1. John Jaso will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Line drive to center field, and he drops it.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a late square, and this could be hard enough to get to. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Taking a little bit of a risk right here, but you can see how quickly he bounces off the mound, spins around, and gets the lead man at second.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
And he's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Starling Marte will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
On his way to pitch number 75. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. Charlie Blackmon will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Belted out toward deep center field. McCutchen going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, this is always a tough play for a center fielder. That ball that is directly over your head. And this nearly gets out of here as it winds up off the wall. You see a good effort to get it back in, but this was going to be 3 bases all the way.
Nolan Arenado will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. In there, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Full sets, 1-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Number 27 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Ben Paulson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And, you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
And it's quickly 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Jung-Ho Kang, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
David Freese will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball, started it a little too far inside, though.
2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
The 2-1 on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Gonzalez to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Blackmon going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
Sean Rodriguez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Pirates 2.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Nick Hundley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Brandon Barnes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Archimedes Caminero will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Daniel Descalzo will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Descalzo.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Well, sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-2 Colorado. Jake McGee will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jake McGee.
Matt Joyce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Joyce.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
McGee's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. John Jaso gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Gregory Polanco will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Set to deliver on 3-0. That's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-2. Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tony Watson.
Charlie Blackman tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. High and deep to right. Polanco ranging back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Or maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Carlos Gonzalez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here it comes, 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of 2 evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Into the box, number 27, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Ben Paulson, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
The 0-2 home. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Left side. Freeze is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 5-2 Colorado. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 54.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Blackman ranging back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
So coming to the plate, Jung-Ho Kang. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Paulson will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with one out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Oh-1, here it comes. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 5-3. Good night from Denver.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits. No error.